tell me about the process, the steps you need to tint some paint using the tinting machine?
The steps to tinting paint is really simple. All you really have to do is put information in our computer system, like the color that you want to do and what product it's going in. And then all you have to do is open up the can, slide it under the machine, hit enter, and the tint will dispense in the correct amounts. Once you're done, put labels on it so you know what color it is, hammer down the lid, and give it a shake. It's a lot different back from the old days when you had to manually tint paint, which is when you actually have to measure out the correct amounts of tint. And before computers, people actually had to memorize formulas for certain colors, which is why we have so much more variety now versus back then.
You say back then, about how many years was that?
Oh God, probably in the 70s.
So what are some of your favorite colors in the Sherwin-Williams library?
Some of my favorite colors are functional gray, which is the perfect, in my opinion. Gray meets brown. It's got this really cool mauvey purple undertone to it that just gives it this warm, cozy feel that I love. Another color that I love is kimono violet. It's this incredibly dark, rich, royal purple color. I also like light French gray, which is one of our more popular colors because of its neutrality. It's almost white because it's so light.
What are some of your least favorite colors?
Some of my least favorite colors are colors in the orange family. I'm not really an orange kind of person, but we have a color called serape, which is probably an awful one. And obstinate orange, which is right over there.
What kind of colors would you recommend for a bedroom in somebody's home?
When recommending colors for bedrooms, I always try to stick to either a neutral tone or in that blue-green spa feeling. When you come home after a long day at work, you want to be able to relax and rest in your space. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the right color on the wall.
What would be the wrong color on the wall?
The wrong color would be a color like yellow or orange and even red, because all those colors are very bright and energetic, and it's going to have the opposite effect of a bedroom where you just want to go to sleep.
Workout with this boom.
Bright colors like the reds, orange, and yellows, those are really good for dining rooms and kitchens because those colors actually increase your appetite. They kind of psych your brain out and make you hungry, which is why you'll see a lot of fast food restaurants use those in their color schemes.
What are the most popular colors for exterior home locations?
What I've seen this year as far as most popular colors for exteriors, a lot of grays. Grays are super popular because they're so neutral. They'll go with anything and they'll stand the test of time, because if there's one thing somebody doesn't want to do, it's paint their house every year because the color trends have changed.
So could you tell me the difference between all the brands? What are the different, are they sheens, textures?
Saying brands is actually a misconception that a lot of people have. We as Sherwin-Williams only sell Sherwin-Williams. You can find our paint in Lowe's, but it's still the Sherwin-Williams brand. We have different product lines for varying reasons. We have our Harmony product, which is an interior. That is a zero VOC component paint. It actually helps eliminate odors in the home, and it helps reduce the VOCs from other materials. So say you're doing your room completely over and you just put down a brand new carpet. That carpet actually has off-gassing, and that Harmony paint will help reduce that as well as not off-gassing on its own. Then we have something like Cashmere, which is my personal favorite. It goes on like butter. It is the easiest to apply, and it actually has a self-leveling agent in it, so it gets rid of brush and roller marks for you. So it kind of does half the work. Then we have our Super Paint product, which is actually a paint and primer in one. This product covers incredibly well and is super durable. It's great when you're doing a similar color change and you really just want to get away with one coat. Then you step up to the big boys, our Duration and Emerald products. Duration is another one of my favorites, and it's our most washable, scrubbable, and stain resistant, which is super helpful when you have little ones or pets involved. Then we have Emerald, the king of paints. There is no other product like it on the market, and it actually offers all of the best features of all the paints I previously mentioned into one product. Let me take a break so you can rest your arms.
You're a good saleswoman.
I know. Then you move into our exterior products, where we have our A100, which is kind of like our contractor grade exterior paint. It comes with like a 15-year warranty, I believe. Then you move up to our Super Paint, which, similar to the outside, it's still a paint and primer in one, and that comes with a lifetime warranty, I believe. Then we move up to Resilience, which is a really cool product, and not that I've done much exterior work myself, but I think that's my favorite. I've used it to paint doors, and what it does is it actually dries 50% faster. So where we live in New England, you kind of never know what the weather's going to hold. So painting with a product that's going to dry faster and have a moisture guard to it will actually help give you peace of mind at the end of your project. Then we move up to our Duration. Again, a big dog. So many people use this product and love it. It's thicker than most coatings. It's a paint and primer in one. It can go on to bare wood, which is huge. Huge. And then we have our Emerald. Again, the best of the best. It's a zero VOC exterior, which, again, no other paint like it. It's very, very similar to the Duration, but we had some complaints when we were testing Duration that it was a little too thick, and it was hard for some people to apply that weren't that experienced with painting. So the Emerald is just a little bit easier to apply than the Duration. And take a break because I got one more. And one more product I'd love to mention because it's amazing. It's our new Paint Shield. What Paint Shield is it's a product that will actually kill up to 5 different strains of bacteria, most of which I can't pronounce, but some of them are E. coli and Staph and MRSA. This product is going to be huge. Whether a homeowner wants to use it in a kitchen or a bathroom to help keep their family safe, or whether they're using it in hospitals or nursing homes or places where people could easily contract the different viruses.
Interesting. Okay. Now we are on number... What are some of the problems you've faced at Sherwin-Williams?
Some of the problems I faced, not many. I've had wonderful luck with this company. Every manager I've had has been fantastic. My coworkers have always been great. Every now and again you get those customers that just don't believe that you can help them because you're a woman, which is inevitable. But every time you just got to win them over and make them happy.
What life skills have you gained from this career?
Some of the life skills that I've gained from this career: patience. Sometimes you gotta hold on and hang in there and try to help people the best that you can. I find that I'm a lot more patient than I was when I first started, and I'm a lot more thorough, and I pay way more attention to detail.
Do you find your job rewarding?
I find my job incredibly rewarding. Yes, it's exhausting working a 10-hour day, but at the end of it, I know that I'm changing people's homes, I'm changing their lives, and I'm creating a better home for their families, which is pretty great.
Good. How do you navigate the color wall when helping customers?
Well, navigating the color wall is not an easy thing. We actually just got rid of some colors and added a whole bunch of new ones. So this color display is still relatively new. It's only a year old. They ended up changing a lot of where colors were and how they placed them. So it's kind of tricky. I'm lucky where I had a whole bunch of experience with the previous colors, so I kind of know where everything is in relation to other things, which is great. But when I don't know where to find something, we actually have what we call a color index, and it actually shows us by the color number or the color name where exactly it is on the wall. Another super cool thing for homeowners now too is we have our Sherwin-Williams Color Snap app, where you can actually pick colors based on like a photo, something you saw on Pinterest, upload it, and it will pull the colors that it thinks are close to that picture. And all you have to do is rotate your phone, and it will actually show you where exactly the color is on the wall, which is super cool.
When you begin each day at Sherwin, what goes through your mind?
What goes through my mind when I first walk through those doors? Oh God, what's gonna happen today? There's always something going on. There's always something to be done, and it's always an adventure to walk in those doors.
Has this job helped you to become more creative and artistic?
This job has definitely helped me become more creative. I get to be creative every day. I worked in an office, and it was so stifling. I didn't feel like myself. I wasn't enjoying myself on a daily basis. It just wasn't for me.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.